Ready, boys? We're bringing back Would You Rather.
Wow.
Wow, what a time. Got a couple that I've sourced off the internet here. I'm going to throw them at you. We can discuss them. Let's begin. Would you rather never touch a computer again or never touch a girl again?
Ooh, never heard this one before.
That's a doozy. Right, so like, does that count?
Laptops.
iPads.
That's what I was going to say. Does it count tablet, phone?
Yeah. Let's extend
Not
it to
Not phones. Sure.
Or maybe you can have a Nokia.
Yeah,
Let's not an iPhone.
Let's say
12 Pro.
smartphones or
So
computers.
no smart devices.
No smart
It's dumb
devices.
devices. Yeah. That's a hard life to live.
I am getting rid of the woman. Like, never touch a girl again. I mean, you can still have female friends. You just can't have
Just
a
hands
wife.
off,
Yeah.
right?
Hands free, like your phone. Because, yeah, computers.
The world
Integral to
revolves-
life, you
the
know.
world used to revolve around women one time. Wars were built over women, I feel. Not built, started.
Walls.
Back in wars.
Wars.
Back in ancient.
I just one, wasn't it? Cleopatra or some shit? I
I'd
don't
say
know.
it's a few. But nowadays, the world revolves around computers.
Does that mean you would have to go gay though?
That's also an option.
I'll
Celibate.
Celibate.
commit my life to God.
Monk
Not
vibes.
that far. Just
Isn't that not it?
Just abstinence.
What
But then you might as well become a monk at that point if you're abstaining.
But the reason why I'm getting computers is like to fucking day trade or some shit.
Are monks not allowed to do that?
Nah, I think monks just sit in silence and meditate most of the time.
Hey, you commit your life to learning the word in the way of God, I assume.
Yeah.
Monks. Whereas if I want to do that, bro, I'll just fuck off the computers. Like,
That's true. That is actually a very good point.
go on.
No, I'm going to say I'm getting rid of the women.
Yeah.
Computers are, I think, too important in this era, right? They're only going to get bigger. And I feel like come 2060, 2050, they'll probably have some sort of robotic stuff for that sort of stuff.
Do robotic women count?
No,
No, they're not.
Well, man, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Alrighty, next one. Would you rather randomly find $500,000 on the street or punch an old lady with dementia in the throat 3 times?
This is not a would you rather.
So we're valuing punching a woman with dementia 3 times at $500,000.
I know which one I'm choosing.
All right, next one. Would you rather get $1 every time you blink or $20 million right now?
Do we do the math here?
What is the math?
But
How many
alright,
blinks in like
How many times
an
do you blink
hour
or a day? Yeah,
What's your BPS?
blinks per second. Well,
I'd rather have just $20 million, I think. 20 million blinks, that seems like a lot.
$1 today is worth more than $1 tomorrow.
That
Yeah.
is
How
true.
long will it take you to get 20 million blinks? I don't want to do the maths, but it feels like a long time.
It feels like way too much time. Because $20 million if you get right now, chuck it into a S&P 500 index fund.
Just to go back, so it says you blink about 20,000 times a day.
Ooh, that might change it. Actually.
Not really. 20 grand a day.
20,000.
What's so? How many days is that?
20 million divided by
20
20,000.
million
Help me, Sen.
divided by 20,000.
It's like a million.
That's 1,000 days.
That's
Divided
out.
by 365, that's what?
That's 2.7 years. So let's say a gentleman's 3 years.
Oh, but inflation pressures are pretty high nowadays. Cost of living is pretty high.
3 years is actually not a lot of time. That's maybe swayed me a bit.
Yeah, but 20 million like today. Oh, but you get more after 2 million, right? Doesn't
Yeah.
it?
So it's
it
every
doesn't
time you
cap out.
blink. So after 2.7 years, you're in profit. You're making money.
No, but can we answer the real questions? How am I getting this $1? Is it in physical coinage? Because if so,
No,
I
bank-
do not.
I would say
No,
bank
you're not going to
transfer.
blink and a coin's gonna
Yeah,
drop
exactly.
from
It's
the fucking
drop the sky.
Every day you're getting money deposited. Or every year.
There's technology that senses when you blink, your Westpac account goes up $1.
Do you think that you are an average blinker?
So it actually says average is 14,000 to 20,000. So there's a range.
So you got to put in the grind.
That's a massive range.
Yeah, but if I knew I'm
6,000
getting-
blink. There are some people who blink 6,000 times less than you in the day. Just think about that.
No, but if you knew every time you blink, you get $1, you're putting in some hard yards, I reckon.
Exactly, I'm
in your
legit.
spare time, you're not fucking starting
I'm
a
not-
startup. You're not doing this podcast.
I'm not
for
playing
example.
FIFA.
You're just fucking blinking.
I'm blinking.
for like half an hour, and you're making.
No, the thing is, you can still do those things, but just blink more.
That is true.
And at what
Like
point?
you're at the gym, you're doing a set, you're just fucking blinking like a madman as well, dude.
At what
You're
point
making
does
money.
life pass you by?
I wouldn't sleep. I would just stay up and just
Blink.
blink.
No, because then life passes you by. You're spending more time with your eyes closed than open at that point.
How do you blink?
It's true.
Just think about
He's
it.
got a fair point. The more you blink, the more your eyes are closed.
If you don't need, because whenever you blink, you get $1. You don't have to do it today. You don't have to do it
Exactly.
tomorrow.
You do it in your
You
spare
can enjoy
time.
your life in times where you need to enjoy
And
it.
then when you have a spare hour here and there, you just blink for a couple of...
Exactly. Before, half an hour before you sleep, you go on your phone. You just blink.
That's true. That's a good point. It's not like it's not your full-time job.
You
It's
get
just
50% less screen time because you're blinking more.
That's true, yeah.
But you're still making money.
it's quite literally the most passive income you can get just by blinking. So what are we saying? 20 million now or $1 every time you blink?
I'm saying blinkage, but I'm not putting in any extra effort. Like I'm just living my life and having money deposited.
Again, $20 million is a lot of money, right? Even if you get $1 million from blinking, that's a lot.
That's
So,
true.
you don't
You're
have to change your life to get life-changing money.
All right. Next one. Would you rather be the best player in the worst team or the worst player in the best team?
I know my answer to this. Manny knows my answer to this.
I know your
Sam
answer to
knows my
this.
answer to
All
this.
right.
Listeners at home know Ray's answer to this.
Manny, what's your answer then?
I want to be on the best team. I
Yeah.
don't care if I'm a shocker.
Yeah.
No, that is so not true.
It is true.
It is
Mate,
true.
who remembers the clown? Like, okay, your legacy. If you're thinking about it legacy-wise, right?
Yeah.
If you're the best player in a worse team, your legacy is this guy. He could have been so much better if he just played for a better team.
Let's define worst team, right? So if I'm the worst player in the best team, I'm the worst player at Manchester City, for example.
Yeah.
If we're saying worst team, am I the worst team in the Premier League or the worst football team in the fucking world?
We're just contextualizing the league itself.
Oh, then actually my answer might change.
Absolutely, it'll
I'm already in the
change.
Premier League, bro.
Oh, so you're saying
I want to be, but if I'm the worst player in like conference to like the lowest level of professional football,
you should be the best player in conference,
I don't want to be the best player because I'm shit anyways.
right?
But if I'm the best player for like Bournemouth,
yeah,
I'm still a kind of a baller.
yeah, you're still
I'm still in
good.
the best league.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Or like even in just like local sport, mate. I don't care if my team loses every game. If I am putting in the yards day in day out, I can look back in the sheds and be like, boys, mate, we're gonna lift here. Like,
Nah, but at the same time, local team, it ruins the week, dare I suggest, when you lose week in, week out.
yeah, I mean, it does. It does. There was a season when we played football where we lost every game. Was there not?
Yeah, so I think we took like the next few seasons off.
That's true. Yeah, we called it a day.
And then we ended up joining like a lower division where we won every game.
That was not fun either, though.
Yeah, most games weren't fun.
Word or were?
We're not.
We're not fun. Yeah, you just our mate who plays Oztag with us, and you were telling me this story about her women's soccer.
Oh, that is horrific.
Tell Manu.
So she plays women's soccer. And
High div, like high level.
I think it's Div 1.
Yeah.
And she said their season just ended. Oh, they're into semis or whatever. And they played 11 games during the season. They won all 11 games. Guess what their for and against was?
300.
Don't
You're
do
an
that.
idiot.
Don't do that.
Fine, 11 games, what, like, I don't know, 30.
They scored 97 goals
in
in 11 games and they conceded 7 goals.
Is there enough minutes to score?
So on average, they were winning 9-0.
9-0.
So yeah, with that, would you rather...
Would I rather be the reserve for that team?
Yeah, because more often than not, you're probably going to bag a couple of goals in the season.
Or would I be...
And you're going to win. You're having fun. You probably got like 3 or 4 goals in the season.
Yeah, or would I be the best player in our
Fuck
team
no.
that lost?
Fuck no.
I think if you're the best, you'd also be kind of depressed, bro, because no one else is at your level, you know? You're
Yeah,
doing
but-
all the work and everyone else around you is letting you down.
It's all right. That's that. But you can say that. You can openly.
So what, you lose 9-2, but you scored 2.
Well, yeah, you've done your job. You can go in the
I don't think
sheds.
you'll enjoy that.
I don't think you'll look at it like that, bro.
Mate, you absolutely are. Like, I remember a game where I scored 4 goals
Of course you remember.
and we lost 5-4. And I was the happiest I've ever been, potentially. That was actually a top 5 moment of my career, dare I
Your
suggest.
footballing career.
Yeah.
I'm going worst player and best team.
Would you rather vomit uncontrollably when someone says happy birthday or get diarrhea when someone gives you a hug?
This is a dumb one.
Is it?
Once a year, you're...
No, so it's not just to you. It's whenever you hear
Yeah, but
it.
how often are you hearing happy
So
birthday?
you can't
Well, fucking
go
the
on-
last few weeks, quite a lot.
You can't
it's
go on
every
your boat
time.
party today. Or
Exactly.
you can, but you're vomiting uncontrollably.
How many happy birthdays does the happy birthday song have? Just
No, but here's the thing, right? every
Sense doing the math.
4 times by how many people are seeing it.
Ooh.
yeah, because it's not perfectly in unison, dare I suggest.
Times by your birthday, your family's birthday, your friend's birthday. If it's at work, your work
and
people's
let's
birthday.
say it's a birthday party in a room. If you're with the birthday boy and someone's just arrived, they're going to say happy birthday to him every single time.
if you
every
hear it
new
in
visitor.
if you hear it in a TV show, in a movie, on the radio, in a podcast.
That is true, but in saying that, like in the in-person events, there's very little time where happy birthday is a surprising event. Like
That's true.
You can plan
arm
for
yourself,
happy birthday.
yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like when they bring out the cake, it's time for you to make an exit. Like you're not just going to stand there while everyone sings happy birthday and you've been 4 times 50 people or whatever, right? So it's avoidable. Whereas like hugging, like I mean, you can avoid hugs, I suppose. Like people do that, germaphobes and whatnot. But again, like
It's life worth living.
exactly, dude, with that physical connection, physical touch. Like I hate birthdays, famously. So like I would be more than happy to go my whole life without hearing happy birthday to me ever again.
But I hate. Would you rather vomit or diarrhea? Is essentially what this question is.
No, because I think you could avoid it. You can avoid all of it.
You can avoid both, to be honest.
Diarrhea is worse.
And the logistics of diarrhea whilst you're mid-hug.
Yeah, that's-
exactly.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that
yeah,
is
yeah.
funny.
I agree. Okay, no, you're right. You're right. So yeah, I agree with you with the vomit one.
And then eventually, just so one last point, eventually your friends will like know that this is a
Yeah.
condition that you have. And
Surely they'll start taking the piss then.
oh, that's a good point. I would do that.
I would exactly. It's as if you wouldn't.
I was going to say they would, be a bit respectful around you, censor themselves. So, like bleep birthday to you. Like, that's what I'm hearing.
Like Warzone or something.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
then you go off on your own and die too early, and then you get fucking. You don't get like abused.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
It's dangerous.
I still would go for that one as well.
Me too.
Would you rather go to jail for 5 months and get abused every day, or go to jail, for 5 years and live peacefully?
Like, define abuse. What type of abuse?
Insert whatever kind of abuse you want, because does it really matter?
Verbal, physical,
All right, let's take verbal off the table.
sexual.
Physical and sexual.
I'm taking 5 years of peace, brother.
Yeah.
Like, sorry.
Go to a min security prison, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, you live
white
in-
collar jail.
You get the Foxtel.
You'll get foxed out. You get
Jared Hayne.
3 square meals a day.
Joe Day.
He's actually out, to be honest.
Mingle with the upper
A-list
echelons of
celebrities.
society. There can be no one who chooses abuse for 5 months. Surely there is not like if you put a poll up, right? It'll be the first ever poll that has 100% to 0.
No, but 5 months against 5 years.
Dude, the guys in jail aren't like happy-go-lucky dudes, bro. Like they will literally murder you after 5 months.